Good morning. I'm here. I'll get the link out. Wait, am I not here? Where am I? Hold on. Am I in a different universe? I am. I gotta change over to me. And then, okay. Now I can go back and find us. Well, that was weird. I was in a different universe. Now I can get the link out. Okay, good. The link is gifted, and I'm here. And Carmen's here, and Angie's here. I was in my art page. I was on a different page, that's all. That's all. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to write home about. Just in a different spot. Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is, what day? Thursday morning. Thursday, good morning. And, yeah, it's Thursday morning. So, I have to go to the dentist today. Not a big deal as long as everything's good. A big deal if nothing's good. Good morning, Michelle and Ellen and Dieta. Carmen and Angie. Did I already say hi to you guys? I don't know if I did, but I will. Good morning. Yeah, so that's the big news. I have to go to the dentist. Nothing much. My hands are cold. So I think while I go through the shameless plugging, I will put on some giant mittens. Big, fluffy, warm mittens. I love them. All right. So hello. Hi. It's Lindsay. And you are currently in Creator of Cuteness's page, which is called Creative Hand Lettering and Doodling with Lindsay. So if you were looking for a page about dogs or maybe a cooking page, this is not it. This is where we are going to creatively hand letter and doodle today. And now it's time for shameless plugs. Hi, Juanita and Jewel and Judy and Michelle and Dieta. Did I say hi to you? I don't remember. So the first shameless plug is for the website, creatorofcuteness.com. So anything that you want to find in the way of books, collage elements, classes, the 10-part lettering class, which is super cool, the burnishing sticks, the watercolors, it's all there on the page here at creatorofcuteness.com. I'm going to wake up soon, I swear to you. Let's talk first about the month of March, shall we? Hold on, everything froze on my screen. Are I back? Are I back? I are back. I are here. Because the month of March is coming right up on Sunday. And guess what? Rebecca Swayze, who created these for us, has so kindly decided to do the first day of March in a live video on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is super exciting. Let me read her instructions here, and then I will explain it. Instructions. Using the daily prompts, create your own interpretation of the color palette prompts. You can use watercolors, acrylics, colored pencils, washi tape, stickers, decoupage paper, tissue, etc. There is no right or wrong way to do this challenge. Just be inspired and have fun. The color palette cards are meant as a guide to be used for color inspiration. Blank cards were also provided so you can create your own color combos. Share your creations using this hashtag or this hashtag. This one says color palette challenge, and this one says creative lettering and doodling with Lindsay. Have fun and happy crafting. Do you know how hashtags work, you guys? It's like a file folder. So if I do a hashtag that just says color prompts with Lindsay, and you want to find all the color prompts with me, all you have to do is type in that hashtag. If everybody would use it, then we would all have them all in one spot. So I do love this color palette challenge hashtag. I think that's a good one. I use many. So our color prompts start on Monday with me with hearts. Hearts is the first one. I have gone through the deck several times and I cannot find polka dots or stars. So I'm going to have to go through it again and see where they are. I wonder if each deck is different. I don't know, but I don't have those. Not that it matters. I know how to draw polka dots and I know how to draw stars. And then Rebecca is going to be here on the 1st at 10 a.m. to start you off. I shared a picture of the wave card yesterday along with a link for both the journal that I will be using and Rebecca will be using, and then the color meditation deck if you want to purchase that. It's certainly not mandatory. It's just if and you want to play along the way Rebecca and I are doing it, then yes, you would need this. I mean, it's not cheap, so don't buy it if you're not, if you don't have a babysitting job on the side or something. So let's shamelessly plug some stuff. So Much Cuteness is the class that I am currently working on. We did our first project, which is this. This here is a hanging pillow, but you could do it as a non-hanging pillow, but see it has a hanger. But our first project were little mini pillows, and I love making these little mini pillows so much. You get the artwork for this, and I gave you 2 stitch tutorials. I gave you the running stitch and the French knot stitch, and each month I will add a new stitch in, or every other month, and every other month we will have a new project. Sometimes we'll use watercolors, sometimes we'll use colored pencils, sometimes we'll work with beads or sequins or flowers, or you never know. You never know. Well, I do know what our next project is because I'm already working on it. We will hand stitch bits and bobs of fodder. We'll make journal pouches. We'll make snippets and ruffles and button bouquets and stitched paper and journal covers. It's a 3-month class that is you sign up for in one session for the 3 months. So for $40, you get February, April, and June. And then if you liked those, you can sign up again for $40 additional for the August, October, and December classes. Up to you. If and you don't want to, I'm fine with that. It's your life. Do what you want. Next is Journal Play Day, which is coming up on this Saturday, which is day after tomorrow. The way Journal Play Day works is we make a simple journal each month. We get 1 to 3 pieces of new art for that month. And you get background papers for that month. So you get background papers and collage elements, kind of. So, and then there's usually a additional recorded class creating a page or 2 using all that stuff. This is what we had for the month of February. So if you sign up, you'll still get this paper and collage elements. There were no collage elements, Lindsay. There's just the paper. Yeah, just the papers. You got just background papers for February. And then for the month of March, you got to put this away or give it away, one or the other. The month of March I don't have over here, so hang on, let me get it. This is what you get for the month of March. You get the roses backgrounds, and you get the grid background or plaid background, and you get the girls in just black and white. So if you're not a black and white fan, you can always color them. That's your prerogative. That's your prerogative, right? I love the black and white this month. So we're going to be doing black and white. That's the deal. The empty page is the next one coming up again. When is that? Because I think that I better get ready for that. The next one is March 14th. We had the January class. This works the same way as the So Much Cuteness class, where it's every other month. So you sign up for the first session and you get January, March, and May. And then if you like it, you sign up for the next session and you get July, September, and November. Right? So it's the same kind of thing. I don't have to read this. I can show you. You get to do like that page. I gifted you this artwork in the class, and you can use it however you want. You could just do the lettering and do your own thing. You could do just the flowers. You could do just this flower over and over and over and over. That's up to you. However you want to make it work. But this is what I did with it. So you get artwork that you get to play with for the whole month. And then a whole other month. And then we meet again and we start over and you get more artwork. The other piece of artwork that you got was this one. No, that's the same one, Linz. Same one. Come on. You got this artwork, which most of us ended up doing in a double page spread. This was the artwork that I gave. So anything additional was everybody's ideas on their own. You certainly could do whatever you wanted to do with it. Like if you didn't want all of these houses, then don't do it. I added these towers in here. That's your prerogative. Do whatever makes you happy, you know. And that is the empty page class. I did just want to share one other thing. Uh-oh, hang on, I just lost something important. Hang on. I wanted to share what I started working on in my personal journal. This, and these were all created with this stuff that we love so much. That's as far as I got. I did the grass, the earth, and probably flowers. Can you see how cool those are when they're painted? Look how cool it is when it's painted. I mean, it's super cool, right? That stuff is thebomb.com. All right, so next we are to here. And this is what we are doing today. I kind of sketched this out because I had it in my head and I wasn't sure I liked it to begin with, once it was sketched out. Can you see it? The light really screws with pencil. There's a heart here at the bottom. And then we have a tree and some flowers. And my quote is going to be, "Let your heart sing in nature." Okay? So let's come down, I think, because I want to do this in gray, if I have a gray. If I don't, then I won't. I do. I have a gray graphics marker. I think my hands are warm now. And we're going to do this small card first. So let's move this big card. I did put washi tape around the edges so that if we decide to paint the background, we'll end up with a white border. And then we have 2 days left of hearts. Are you guys so sad or are you so excited? Which is it? We're just going to do a Lindsay triangle tree. My pen got caught there. So now it's not exactly straight, but you know. Do I care? The answer to that question is no, I do not care. So there's our tree. I did a daffodil, which is kind of a triangle. It's like a cup, kind of, but pointed. I don't know how to explain it. And all my daffodils got attacked by the snow. They are all fallen. I think they're just goners. If we had a bright sun come out, they might be okay, but I don't think they're going to be okay. That's the daffodil. And on the bigger card, we might be able to get more flowers. I'm not sure. I love my daffodils. The tulips lasted like crazy because I bought tulips for everybody for Valentine's Day, for all the girls that were supposed to come over, my daughters and my daughter-in-law, and then nobody came over. So the tulips were sitting outside and they made it through the snow. So tulips are hardier than daffodils. I guess I'm going to be planting more tulips than daffodils. Lisa said the sun just came out. The sun'll come out on Thursday. Bet your bottom dollar that it's Thursday. And there's sun. Just thinking about Thursday. Okay, I don't know what kind of flower that is. It's just a Lindsay flower. Same with the rest of these. Same with that tree. Just kind of the tree. So I wanted to kind of do this backwards. I wanted to do the outline in gray, and then if I do any detail, I'm going to do it in black. Kind of weird, right? I like it. Bet your bottom dollar that it's Thursday. Denise says, Denise, you can answer the question. It's Denise Hovey. Denise, did you send me this? You weren't here yesterday, so I could not ask you. This little bit here, was that from you, Denise? This little bit of threaded coolness, like 2 years ago, and I have been sparingly using it. I used it yesterday, and I need to know how you made it, if it's you. If it's not you, who the heck sent me that? Barbara says, remember, dear love tulips. Oh, they don't like daffodils. Denise says, yes, it was her. Okay, Denise, we're going to chat later. You don't have to tell me now. I think you used Wash Away Selvi stuff, right? All right, so I kind of think that's all I want to do at the moment. Let's erase it. Well, you guys probably can't see the pencil line anyway, but I can. And then we're going to do the bigger card. I like it because it's fairly simple. And that's it. I think I am going to put... Oh, Denise, you don't have to make more for me. You know, teach a man to fish. You know that. We're going to put some Lindsay lines in here. Just tell me how to make it. I want to make my own. All right, I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we're going to do this, leave it here, this card on this big guy. And I can't get rid of that shadow there. Is that better or worse? Maybe that's better. This one's going to be a wide heart because I want it to go mostly out to the edge, but it's not going to make it. I can't go that wide. How come I can always do one side of a heart good, but the other side never? Ah, that's better. Never seems to be good. Okay. We're going to do our tree, but we're going to do 3 trees because we have room here to do more trees. I hope you can see the pencil lines. Pine trees. And then another Lindsay tree maybe. One of these kind of trees with a heart. And then we'll do more flowers. Denise says, stroke got in my way. I know. Denise says, call me and I'll teach you my secrets. I don't talk on the phone. I hate talking on the phone. You can't make me talk on the phone. I think this one needs to go up a bit. We need the leaves. And then this one is like this. We'll put another leaf in here. And then I think we'll add a crescent moon here. Bugsy, stop. I think that's Bugsy. Added a moon there. And then we're going to go with this flower here. It's going to go behind the tree, obviously. And then the daisy. The lazy daisy. We'll put it way over there. And a couple of leaves. And it looks like it needs something over here, so we're going to have to add another flower. Whoever's barking, knock it off. That looks more balanced to me. Bugsy, stop. What's out there? Is there a turkey? Okay. So here we go. When I was in high school, all I ever wanted was a telephone. And I got one. And it was a big old, you know, the big clunky old phones. It was red, I think. Pretty sure it was red. And I ended up painting it with enamel paints. My dad thought that was the coolest thing in the world, and he kept it. And I don't think I kept it. I think when they passed away, I got rid of it. But I'm not sure. Bugsy, stop! Or Woody, whoever's barking, stop. Stop barking. Anyway, do you still remember your phone number from when you were young? Mine was 818-790-5552. One of those things I will never forget. Hopefully, even when I get Alzheimer's, I won't forget it. Because I've already made the decision that I'm getting Alzheimer's. It's coming. It's a payback. It's one of those, you deserve this payback things. Okay, I really like that tree. Okay, if you remember your phone number from growing up, post it here. Unless it's still in operation. Don't put it here if it's still in operation. And for a while, I think my phone number was 213 because first there was the 213 area code, and then too many people moved into Southern California, and we had to get a new area code. And my mom used to be really proud about the fact that she could remember the call letters of her phone number when she was growing up. It was like Mercury 326. There it is. Juanita, do you remember your area code? It's one of those things that just, I remember when my dad told me I could get a phone, and then I was never to be seen again. Between my guitar, my stereo, and my phone, they should have never got it for me. I was never to be seen again. I was in my room all the time on my phone. And then on Friday nights, when all the other kids were going out and having friends and parties and stuff, and I would sit in my room, I would sit and stare at that phone and wait for it to ring, and it never did. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried. I didn't really have any friends in high school. Now that whole conversation just took a sad note. But I did have girlfriends, like, I don't know when I got the phone, if it was high school or junior high, but. And then I remember my mom's and dad's phone was 681-6124. And it was area code 213 because my mom wanted to be able to call my aunt for free. So she kept the old area code. I don't know. Because my aunt lived in Inglewood. When Inglewood was a safe community. Or safer, I guess I should say. Look at all you guys remembering your phone numbers. Cindy says she had a party line. That's so fun. So fun. And then, do you remember your childhood home address? I do. 649 Euclid Drive, Burbank, California. But I don't remember the zip code. Zip codes are hard. Some of you guys probably live in your childhood home, right? There's more room on this side than there is on this side. What could we do there? I think we'll do this. We're going to add a hangy-downy bit on both sides. Like that. Look, Ma, no pencil. I'm just going for it. Look, Ma. Hey, Pa. Hey, Ma. I think that kind of covered that little splotch it up. Yeah, that works for me. Diana says we moved too much to remember. Carmen says one of my first jobs was as a phone operator. We worked with the wires coming out of a board. Wow. I always wanted to do that switchboard. Thought that'd be a cool job. But I also wanted to be a secretary in New York for a while. And then changed my mind to I wanted to be an advertising executive in New York. and throw my hat in the air like Mary Tyler Moore, but I definitely wanted it to be New York. Okay, I don't think I'm going to add any lines to the tree in this one because I might do polka dots. But I do want to paint these both at the same time. Jennifer just gave me her whole address and phone number. You guys, I hope your phone numbers are no longer in service, right? Please don't put them if they are, because that's not a good idea. But it was fun. Thanks for sharing. Get my water. All right, I don't know what color I want the hearts yet, because remember, this purple tape comes off. It doesn't stay on, it's just there because we're going to create a border. So we're going to start with greens. I think I need to move my camera up because I'm hitting the card. Is that a pencil line? No. Anyhow. I may not remember my teachers from being young, but I remember my phone. And I remember playing guitar with all the boys in the school. That was super fun. One time there was a party at this kid named Jim Steinwaddell. He was very rich. His family was very rich, and all the girls wanted to marry him. He never got married, so I don't know there. Don't know that story. But anyway, one night he had a party at his house, and this was before Van Halen was big. And I remember sitting on the couch, or it might have been in his bedroom, because I think that's where all his amplifiers were. And I remember sitting there and watching Eddie Van Halen play guitar. Up close and personal, it was like pure heaven, you know? And it was love at first sight for me. That wasn't the first time I saw him, but I was in love with him forever. And I just wanted to play guitar like the boys. And I tried, and I tried, and I never really got it. Not really. I could play good rhythm guitar, but I could never play lead guitar. But I was a darn good rhythm guitar player. The week before my husband's uncle passed and all life went crazy, I restrung my guitar and I was doing really good. I was playing a new song every day. That was the goal. It's not really happening anymore. I stopped playing because all hell broke loose in our world. I think we'll do this color for the tree on this one, and we'll add some other colors into it. Yep, I like that. Several color tree. Pretty fun. My goal was to marry Eddie Van Halen when I was in high school. Kind of glad I did not. But that was the goal. It was a good goal. Just really was not, I mean, it was lofty. It was a lofty goal. kind of happy that it worked out the way it did. Use that color right there. Forgot to do the leaves on this one as I did the leaves on this one. So we'll go back in and do all the leaves. I'm not sure I want any detail on this because I kind of like it just the watercolor. What do you think? Anyway, do I have more leaves here? No, but I do have another tree. You can do different colors on that tree again. So yesterday, we pretty much did nothing. Except we lost some very important paperwork, and then we both started screaming at each other. And then the dogs ran away because we were screaming. It was my fault. Finally found it, and definitely my fault. I'm the one that lost it. It was in my car. It wasn't really lost. That's what we did yesterday. We watched the show Paradise. Is anybody watching Paradise? So good. Sterling K. Brown, I love him. There's 3 new episodes. Did I get all the stems? I did. I just got to get the top of this tree. Paradise was good. Really good so far. It's only 3, I think they called them sneak peek episodes, so it's coming. More is coming. Was good. They introduced some new peeps, and I like it. All right, I got stems. Okay, let's look at this one. I need trunks. Oh, I need this tree. Got to get some other color in here because I like the several colors blended together, kind of. A blending. It's a good blend. Not happy with those colors, though. Get some darker ones, maybe. That's good. Okay, I still have 2 leaves here. And another stem here. Then I forgot the stems on these hangy downy bits. We'll do those. I don't remember what color I used, but something close. Not a Christmas tree green color. I'm sorry, you guys, I haven't been seeing very many of the comments. All right. I think I'll do the flowers because I know what colors I want the daffodils. That's easy. They have to be yellow. And the greens should be dry enough to not go together. I think the heart's got to be brown or green because the quote that we're doing is about nature. So I think we're going to want something naturey in color. I'm going to add some yellow to this tree. Oh, I like that a lot. See how pretty the yellow looks in there? Looks good. All right, then we're going to add a darker center to our daffodils. Whoops, everything just slid. Diana says everyone seems to be talking amongst themselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Get some coffee and have a little chat. All right, I like my daffodil. Denise says, by the way, the lunar eclipse is March 3rd. I'll be in Southern California. There will be so much light. I'm not going to be able to see anything. Any suggestions on flower colors, anyone? I'm going to do the ones I know what colors I want them, and then I'll come back to the other ones. So this guy and this one is a bluey purpley color. Like that kind of color. And I'm going to leave some white showing. Like that. I love that one. Don't touch it, Lindsay. This one we'll do more same, where we leave some white showing. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it a lot. And this one is also a blue color. More of a true blue. That's pretty. Add some blue right in the center of that one. This one too. Just a little blue in the center. And then what colors did you guys say? Orangey red, purple. Oh, Valerie, we will not have time for a meetup. But if you want to watch my dogs for 3 or 4 days, that'd be great. Because we have a lot of work to do. All right, let's do pink, I think. Pinky orangey color. I like that. For this one over here. I wish we had time for a meetup. But we don't. We will be cleaning out our uncle's house. And I'll have my mother-in-law for 8 hours in a car. You know, how fun is that? But there is one more time we have to come down. And then, sorry, but hopefully never again. Sorry to say that. I don't ever want to do this drive again. All right. Add a little orange to that. And then I think yellow. Oh, light pink. Maybe light pink. I am going to try to go to Cantor's Deli in LA because I am in need of Jewish delicatessen food. So if I do that, you guys want to go eat with me. If you want to go eat some Jewish deli food. The dogs will have to stay in the Airbnb. I do like that light pink. Kinda, sorta, sorta. We have this heart in this tree. Let's do a little darker pink right in the... That's pretty. Oh, I'm missing comments. Lindsay, you sure know how to have a good time cleaning with your mother-in-law. No. We had it out with her yesterday, and my husband is never talking to her again. That's not true. But yesterday we did not call her after we had it out with her because she lied. Oh, it was horrific. All right, I got to erase this moon a little better. And I think that is going to be pure glitter. Let's just do that real quick here, if we can. That's a glaze. I don't want glaze, I want glitter. Glitter. Wish I could put a moon on this one, but I don't know that there's room. That's super pretty. See the glitter? Looks good. No, Barbara. Barbara, no. I'm going to try and put a moon up there because I really like it. Just a smaller one. That works, right? It's a little, it sets everything a little off balance. Let's put a star. I do like that. And glitter again. Why is not glitter coming out? Did I use it all on the other one? How could that be? Oh, there it is. Cute. I don't know how that'll scan. Okay. Gonna do a tiny bit of blue in this heart, or star, not heart. That's much darker than I was hoping for, but it's okay. And I don't like that. Take some water and blend that out. That's better. All right, now I just have to decide on the heart. I think brown, you guys, because it's nature. Or I could go green. Oh, wait, I need trunks of trees. Oh, the mother-in-law is going because it's her brother and she wants to go through his house. Because she doesn't trust us to put it in a box and bring it home. That's really pretty. Really pretty. Do a darker one here. Okay, I kind of like the brown for the heart. Has anybody made any decisions? Anybody have anything to say about the color for the heart? Well, that's really pretty. I'm going brown. What about black and white heart doodled? No. I want to do a doodled heart maybe tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Very naturey. We're going to get some different colors in here going. A little more water. More water than color. I like it. I need more water. And I do like the variations of the colors in here. There's several browns. And I don't really want them to blend. I want it kind of like, just like that. I should just leave it. But no, why would I ever leave it? Okay, I love that. Leave it, right? This one's next. I kind of wanted the representation of the dirt, you know, nature and all. And I do love several colors together. It's very cool. Water. I need more of that darker brown. I like it. I like it. All right. Now that we have our brown heart here, so this is mixed media paper. This is watercolor paper. I don't know if you can see the difference, but it took the color a lot more here. Add more water into this one. Okay. Now I'm going to do a background. And it will be bleu. Bleu. Kind of a bleu. Kind of a bleu. Da, 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 da. Kind of a blue. I wanted a purpley blue. Kind of mixing a color here, which isn't going to go far, but I can always add other colors into it. And the main thing I want to do is come off the edge. You know? You know how we do it. Go off all the way to the edge. Oh, there's little fuzz balls there. What is that? Oh, nuts. I don't know what that is. There's something on the paper. It must be glue. Dumb glue. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Cry? Cry over spilled glue? Not even. Kind of a blue. And there There she goes again. Gotta be something outside. I want to make sure I get all these little extra bits. That is really going to upset me. Oh, just leave it like that, Lindsay. I think I fixed it. Maybe. Let's get more of these colors going here. Got to get more blue and purple and mix them together. Okay. The main thing is all the way out to the edge so that when we peel up the, what do you call it? Washi tape, we have a nice border. That worked. I gotta get more of that color mixed. I'm just doing blue and purple and mixing. This one would make a really pretty greeting card. If you ask me, I would buy it. Gotta get this a little bit more spread out here. Okay. A little more blue, a little more purple. A little more blue, a little more purple. I'm sorry, is the smaller piece watercolor paper or the bigger one? This is mixed media paper, the white, okay? The background is just black. You'll see. This is watercolor paper, the white, and the background is black. I mounted it onto a black card. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. Okay, well, pretty happy with this. I just got to get some darker spots in certain spots because of that glue up there that has a big, now dark blue blob. So, whatever. It is what it is. Can just use the water to kind of smooth it out. Some of these areas. I don't want to get anywhere near that crazy glue blob up there. Okay, I think I have successfully finished this one. Right? Righto. Okay, moving it. Coming back to this guy. Gotta mix more color. I love that purpley blue color. It's my favorite, like a periwinkle, almost purple blue. Sometimes it's hard to mix because sometimes you get too much purple, sometimes you get too much blue. I'm going to start down here. This one is watercolor paper, so it's going to be easier to get a thin coating. Just kind of what I wanted. up top there, but then we ran into that glue blob. That was a drag. But this is the card that's going to be printed, so I want it to be better, nicer. Kind of a drag. Okay, we're almost done here, and then we can blow dry them and then do our lettering, because the lettering is important. Again, I'm sorry I haven't looked too much at the comments today. But I was impressed that a lot of you guys knew your own phone numbers. That was super cool. From, you know, from the Wayback Machine. From the way back beyond. Drizzle, drazzle, droozle, drome. Time for this one to come home. This purple is almost the same shade as this flower. Now I need a little darker down here, because it got really dark up top here. I don't know how that happened. Are you making a line of cards for sale? Denise wants to know. I don't want to say what I'm making yet, but yes, there will be things for sale. May not be a line of cards in the traditional sense. You'll see. You'll just have to wait. It's like, I don't want to make any more products to sell and ship. I'm done with that. But this is my last hurrah. I'll put it that way. It's something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm doing it for myself. Not for Adornit, not for you guys. Too much white right in here, right? All right. Probably done. Okay. Let's take the blow dryer to these guys. Why is the blow dryer? Oh, it's plugged in. All the way. I love the background on this one. Not as excited about the background on this one, but I can always put a design in there or something, you know. You know how we do it. Yeah. I think that one's dry. Go around the edges really good. I love the glittery moon. By the light of the glittery moon. Okay. Put the blues away. Done with watercolor. Gonna go with this one first. Ah, happy, happy, joy, joy. Uno más. Well, that one's super cool. Do we love it? Needs to be ironed. It's very wrinkly. This one, I'm a little worried about. Yeah, it's seeped out there. Right at that top spot. Right here. I'm afraid to take this one off. Just a little bit. I can fix it. All right, it's white time. It's white time. Just getting some white going here. I have to go to the dentist. Did I already say that? I think I did. Just for teeth cleaning, hopefully. But I am going to ask him if that my teeth could have anything to do with my headaches. Because I think that's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible. Tree. Just some flicks. Just a little flick and flack. Well, I pretty much think this one is done. Right? Okay, put that aside for a minute. Let's think. About that edge. Because it's all about that edge, no trouble. It's all about that edge, no trouble. Debbie says, have you checked your potassium levels? Just read someone's having headaches and they discovered low potassium. Well, they did that in the hospital, came back negative, so I don't know. It's always something, you know? This one's getting tick marks going in a different direction. I like it, though. Oops, I missed one. All right. Lines in the daffodil. Can't really see because it is yeller. Add some lines into this flower. I'll hold it up in a sec so you guys can see all the detail. So there's this one. I'm thinking that I'm going to take a white pen to this. That's what I'm thinking. I think it worked. Otherwise, I should just leave it, right? And don't upset the apple cart. All right. What was my quote? Let your heart sing in nature. So I don't think gray's going to show up real well here, so I think I'm going to use black. We're going with just typewriter. Sorry, not talking. Don't you love how hearts create a beautiful spot for lettering? See how I've spread this out a little bit to fit there? Oh my God, I love this card so much. I love it. But I think I have to do some black dots. Not a lot, just a few black dots here. Not the whole thing. It's okay for those of you who like the gray. 50 Shades of Gray. I really like it. So much. Okay. Let your heart sing in. Okay, so we're going to go opposite, kind of. Sorry, not talking again. Almost ran out of room here. Right in the middle, dead center. What time is it? Oh my God, I gotta go. I can't go stinking to the doctor. I have to take a shower. I will look at these and decide if I want color in the lettering. I kind of like it just straight black like this. I don't know yet. You know? I just can't say. Well, that's it, kids. I think this one definitely needs color in the spot in the center, but I'm not sure about this one. So I'm going to leave it because I got to go to the dentist, and I'll look at it a little later. And that's it. Another Heart Day success. We have 2 more to go. 1 more to go. Tomorrow's Friday. We have 1 more to go. All right. Have a great day, you guys. I love you. I'll see you mañana. And yeah, for anybody who's in Journal Play Day, I'll see you Saturday. If you're not in Journal Play Day, why not? Why not? Join the fun. All right. Have a good day, you guys. Love you. Bye.